This is episode number 7 in the Language of God series. Okay, you're going to know his language and you're going to be able to speak it. Okay, and talk to the author of the language. That's kind of really what it's all about. Now, a couple things we're going to talk about today that I've been promising to talk about. One is jump up and bite you in the nose doctrine. Man, is this important to know the voice of the Lord. And the other one, we're talking about the parable of the wheat and the tares. Now, let's talk about the parable, and then we'll talk about jumping up and biting you in the nose, or how I got bit in the nose. Okay, it's a good thing. Okay, first of all, the parable. Okay, and these are important parables. Some of them are in all 3 Gospels. Okay, the Gospel of John doesn't have any parables. It's only Matthew, Mark, and Luke that got Jesus' parables. And anyways, parable of the wheat and the tares. It says that a man, he sowed seed in his field, and it says while man slept, and an enemy came in and sowed tares, like weeds, among the wheat that he sowed. And then it grew up, and then the man's servant says, "Hey, master, didn't you sow good seed in there? Like, what's with all the weeds? Do you want us to rip them out?" He says, "No, don't rip them out, lest if you do, it's going to destroy some of the wheat. But after the harvest, we'll take care of it." You can read the rest of the parable. I don't want to teach on the parable too much. I want to talk about my nose. Okay, now, I've read this hundreds and hundreds of times. And the other day I was reading it. And when it says, while men slept, it says, while men slept, an enemy sowed. And I thought to myself, yeah, people sleeping. I've heard messages on this. I never heard this. While we slept. Now, I've got a brother. By the way, sleeplessness means prayerlessness. I've got a brother, Rick. And Rick gets up every morning at 4:30 in the morning and prays and reads the Word. And guess what? His family grew up, went to church, Sunday school, Christian school, from kindergarten right through to grade 12. He's an elder in the church. Just an awesome, peaceful life. They're not perfect people, but pretty close in my opinion. I'll be sending this to them. Anyway, he didn't sleep. He got up and prayed.